Hey guys, looks like Insta360 updated their app as well as their 360 editor. So let's go into how it's now broken down, some new things I found out about it. So we'll open up the app. Here I'm inside the album. I'm working on some videos for a friend right now. So the first thing that they did as far as the album goes is if you look just above the yellow camera icon, there's two symbols. One is the four square boxes, which just shows you every one of the clips you have. Then their new feature is it actually sets it up by date by clicking the calendar button. So that's new. The other thing is now when I click on a video, you'll see the edits are off to the left side. And there's a drop down arrow. You have trim, keyframe, snapshot, highlights. For the manual editing, we usually use just the trim and the keyframe. I found out a couple different things with that. On the right side, you'll see the arrow key. The arrow key lets you move between your videos. Before it used to be on the bottom where you could do a slide and switch, which now it just moves the camera. So I found out that if you try and use the editors on the left, I can, trim the video just to make it smaller or make a real short clip. It doesn't have that auto feature before that used to be able to hit the button and it would move the frame to the point that you're looking at. So now everything has to be done via your finger. But so we'll have this short little clip. And again, on the short clip that we have here, we're going to go here and we're going to look at the keyframes. What I did find out, again, the keyframes are here up in the top right, the yellow symbol. We can have it set there. We're going to move the camera and go over here. Another timeline, go there. Look at this good looking guy, go there. And go there. So when we hit the play, you can see that it still follows the old keyframes, which is exactly what you want. You can also do editing down here on the very bottom. They have the auto tracker down here, the multi-view if you want to have the two different lenses. And then if you hit this back arrow down in the bottom left, it'll show you your edits. So to get the text stickers, the effects, if you want to take a snapshot, the edits here, now you have your color. So if you want to do your exposure, your shadows, everything is controlled through there. What I did find out though is you'll see on this video, it shows over here, we put the keyframes. If we go back and just take the short clip and we go to export it the way it is, all right, so we're going to go into the photo section. And as you can see for the short clip, it doesn't follow the keyframes. So let's go back into the Insta360. We're going to hit the keyframe button. And it seems only when you go from the keyframe editor and export to phone at that point, will it give you the keyframes that you add. It saves it, but unless you export it from the editor, you're not going to be able to get the images that you used to have before. Before, you used to be able to do all your pre-editing and it was totally fine. It didn't bother with it. So we'll just show that, when I come out of the keyframe and I export to phone, just to show you the difference between the two. All right, so let's back out. Go to photos. We're going to go here. So again, camera doesn't move on this one. This one has the keyframe. And again, there we are. The other difference is this one we did off of the trim, so it's super short. And then this one looks slightly longer. I think the clip is, 26 seconds. So the trim, when you exported, only exported the trim level. So to avoid having any problems with that, what I found the easiest way to do is let's remove these keyframes. We're going to start from a blank video. All right, go back, go to the trim. We're going to expand that completely. All right, so now the way to do it especially if you're doing multiple video clips and you're trying to edit. You want to get it all done at once. Select the video, and on the bottom center, you'll see editor. Click editor. From here, you're going to find the point of the video that you want to start with, and you're going to select the frame cut button, that bright yellow button there. We'll hit it once, and then we can move it along to the point in the section that we'd like. You can also hit the select all, and it'll select everything for you. But we'll confirm our clip. It gets kicked down to the edit and export, so we're going to hit edit and export down here. And now if we're shooting multiple clips from multiple cameras, you can see just below the word selected clips, you have the 9-second clip we just made. We'll hit that plus sign again. And we're going to do another one. And this one we're going to be able to say, hey, this is the edit we want. We selected it with the trim. We hit next. And now we have the 2 clips. Now if we go to the very bottom again with the edit and export, it's showing that we have 2 clips. We select the 2. All right, so just above that, you'll see go to more edits on the right side. We're going to hit that button, and that now has the 2 frames. And those are the 2 videos that we're working with. Now here, we can select off of the video. Your split is now, when you select the clip, you touch it once. I can hit the split button, and that allows me to set different sections within the clip. I can also, after I have it selected, have it deleted. I can control the volume. If somebody said something bad in this one section, I have it separated. I go there. I remove the volume at this one point. We can click on the edit button, color. From the color adjustments with the adjuster, we can change the exposure, shadows if it's really dark, lift the shadows, and then brightness. And again, because we only selected the 1 clip, it's only going to play on that one side. So when we have the selected clip and we're rotating, we can then hit the keyframe button, go to the timer, move the keyframes. And from this point, when you go to export it, it's going to save it as a whole video with all of your edits. Hope this was helpful. I know this is the new update, which kind of confused me. So I had to figure some things out. It seems when you select the clips and you start with the first one, it immediately goes with whatever you're editing. If you're editing just trim, it just takes the trim. And that's the only thing that's editable. If you go to the keyframes, it only goes to the keyframes, and only the keyframes are editable. It doesn't deal with the trim. So it seems the only way now, if you're doing multiple clips or trying to get everything done all at once, is again just selecting the editor and then picking your frame cut. If you want to delete your frame cut, you can see as you go over the yellow, there's a little paintbrush. Hit the paintbrush and it removes it. All right, guys. Hope this helped out. Bye.